Greetings, ladies and gentle Go players! And here we are in 2024, meaning it is time to look at the bloodiest game of 2023. Now, I know I'm not on a real board. As most of you know, the reason for that is quite simple. I done broke my toe, and I don't feel like rearranging my entire room right now with a broken foot. Yeah, I thought about it, and it's just like, I just don't want to do that. Yeah, and I don't want to put off recording this video. So that's okay, we'll do it on here, no problems, right? But yes, we have Mr. KG himself versus Lai Junfu. Going at it with, oh my god, so many dead stones. How many captures? Well, the benefit of doing this on OGS is I'll have an exact count as well. So, hey, it's all good. Kind of like it's all good if you go down below and check out Go Magic with my link down below, where you can also get 10% off of whatever courses you feel like trying out from them, of which there are quite a few. There are some free ones, there are some paid ones. There are some pretty cool articles that I enjoyed as well. All around, very cool site. They are our sponsor for this month. But yeah, a lot of content from a lot of different people. Can go down, check it out, see if any of the topics are up your alley. So we've got Mr. KG, open up with a 3-4 point, and white going opposite upper left hand, 4-4 inviting anything and everything, as you would expect. Another 3-4. Okay, that's the kind of game we're featuring. 3-4 facing black from white. Interesting choice. Yeah, then we got this. Look, it's just a standard thing. You just gotta get used to it, right? It's the 3-3, it's fine. And he blocks not towards his own stone. He's blocking towards the opponent's stone because he intends to take Sente and expand. It's just how that's gonna go. There into there. Invitation from the flying knife, which unfortunately was also granted. The flying knife isn't my favorite Joseki, but that's okay. So he cuts on top. White goes for the Hane. Black doesn't want to die. White extends so they're not captured. We get to go ahead and do a thing there. Now, I think this is okay. I'm not 100% certain on how these variations go. Honestly, I haven't memorized them because I don't play them. You don't ever have to play the flying knife if you don't want to. Black counterattacks, no problem. Since this is captured, that seems fine. White's just like, all right, we're going to go over here. Now, don't worry. I know what you're thinking. I already know what you're thinking. Oh, it's going to be this kind of game. It's just going to be one fight where a bunch of things die. What a boring game. I'm disappointed. But don't tune out just yet. Don't tune out just yet. Don't worry. The game's just getting started. Decides not to be dead. Going for the surround. Forcing moves. Atari connect. Go for the capture. Go for the no longer being surrounded. And now we've got a little bit of a relaxed opening, kind of, sort of. We've kind of traded some territory on the top for some influence in the middle. There's a little bit of a weak group kind of fighty action going on. It's pretty easy to understand. One thing that's also important to understand is you might think, oh, why didn't black try to do something like, or white, sorry, try something like this one? Well, that's because then this is 6-line territory. And the stones there aren't even completely 100%. I mean, they're mostly dead, but not 100% dead yet. So you don't want to give away 6-line territory and, whatever else. So this take super huge. you also have that with ladders. Whenever there's a ladder, even if the ladder doesn't, even if the ladder works for someone, with Sente, they're going to take the ladder and get it off the board just to eliminate Aji. Black says, I'm outie. White says, can I go through? Black says you can, which is an interesting idea. Because he could have gone here, right? Like that would be terrible. Like why would he ever do that? Well, because there are two options. You can also play here. And be like, well then I'm gonna push again. True. But this starts getting very complicated, right? Very, very complicated indeed, because at some point you need to go back and connect. And now you're being surrounded, right? You have to be very, very careful on how you're going to be playing. It's more complicated than you might seem at first glance. This is a lot more chill. And if you want to do this later on, we can still. But Black is no slouch. He's the cagey. He knows, okay, my opponent is seeking to get this territory right now. That'd be a lot of points. So we're going to start another fight. Because don't get it twisted. This attachment is not a Jiseki, and I will fight anybody who insists that it is. It is an attachment. The minute you attach to your opponent, they've got a couple different options they could do. Extend, Hane, Tanuki. You don't know which options they're going to pick. And after they pick an option, you don't know which continuation they're going to pick. So this is all a fight. White backs off. Could have gone ahead and played here. It puts alarm bells in your head, though, because it looks like now we're going all in on this middle group. So as long as White can't completely kill you in the middle, you've come out pretty decently. This is a lot more solid. And now he's like, okay. Instead, I'm going to keep these two groups separated. So says White. And I will fight Mr. KG 2 places at once. Middle group and the bottom group. Okay. KG responds saying, I'm going to protect the group with more stones. Larger group equals more valuable. We're defending this one first. Can't drop straight down now because that would have been Sente. And we're defending now. It looks like we're just falling back into a more passive game. But a more passive game wouldn't be the bloodiest game of 2023. So clearly something is going to occur. But what and where? Well, let's find out. White says this is influence. Something he probably said with a straight face and no laughter. Yeah, this is it. This is influence, and we're extending from it while we approach. Black's like, okay, you do that. Not letting him just get what he wants, because this into here or here essentially is just going to strengthen everything. Now, I'm not usually a fan of playing away from the upper right, but it is something that you can do if you have a good reason, like you're attacking 2 things at once. White says, then I surround you. Black says, then I separate you. Very, very bold move, that. Because you could understand a lot of other moves, right? This is clearly inviting another attack. Because these things aren't connected. This is just 3 stones. Like, where's this going to go, you know? So, alright, let's see where we're headed. White's like, this is going to be the easiest attack of my career. Yeah, I'm about to make Mr. KG, one of China's strongest opponents, look like an utter noob. We're just going to cut through him. Or sorry, not, or, sorry, we're white, we're white, we're white. We're just gonna not cut through them. That's hard to do. We're just gonna lean on this and separate them, and then, you know, surround and kill. Black has other plans. Proby, proby, probe. Not distracted. Because this into this, that would be so painful. That would be, I can't state that clearly enough. Because you've got to draw back from here, right? And now it looks like this whole area was just destroyed. This would be fantastic for black. But white's like, You cut here, it's still like 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 to 4 after your move. So on my turn, we kill you. Like, what do you, it's not going to do nothing. And black's like, well, crap, that ain't going to do nothing. I'm out of here. Now, to be fair, things like this, maybe later on, even here, though probably not right now, that's dodgy for later. Boop and boop. Attacking. Counter-attacking. It's like, dude, I can count to 3. And then what? Black's like, oh, can you? Well, I can count myself, good sir. You've fallen for my trap card. Sente. Not letting him connect up. Because if you play here, it's a little bit different now, right? It's a little bit different now. You go here. 3 to... Okay, so you're going to play here. And then take... Oh, we're dead now. That sucks. Hence, drop down. Extending out is extending out. Gonna connect up and be nice and solid and safe. We're good. Reinforcing. Trying to do a little bit of attacky times. He's got to be careful. He gets some pokey points. It's more solid. No more pokey points. Good defense. Now we can't push up because it goes to a tiger. El tigre mut, as they say. But white's not going to be fooled. These 2 stones are dead. Means these stones are okay, which means we can counterattack. Both extremely patient and maybe a little greedy. Yes, he's threatening to connect up and get some eyes. But to be fair, trying to run away would be problematic right now. Looking for some eyes. And some eyes. Pushing back, make sure there's not much in the way of an eye shape here. But now we have a problem, right? Because we want to defend, but then you've got the push into the throw-in to a connection, and the corner dies. So gotta be careful of that and defend first. Okay, okay. To which black says, yes, now it is my time to counterattack you. Now, he is Chinese. I don't know why I said it that way, but he did. He's just weird. Cuts because 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of cutting points. I'm actually kind of surprised he did that one. But if he didn't and he played here, right? We can't play this way anymore. So that'd be bad. So we'd be here, here, into here. And now this is all immortal. With things to attack. The fact that this isn't immortal right now is really good for white. Because it means we can attack things. It's Aji. That Aji is potential. If you just let this cutting stone go, then it's not Aji anymore. It's just immortal and it's going to throw its weight around and try to smack you. You don't want to see that. Defending. Defending, but also an attack because these stones are a little bit of trouble if we get the Cappy times. Hence, we're going to skedaddle. Very rare do you see a pro game in which one side or the other or both are just spending move after move to just live and not do anything else. That's a hint that things kind of started very, very aggressively, but they've kind of lost their aggression right now. Okay. I picked this game as the bloodiest game of 2023. To which I have to point out that most of the stones that you currently see with your eyeballs on the board right now, yeah, they think they're alive. They're not. Right now, most of the stones that you're looking at are dead. You might be like, for who? For white or for black? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So hold on, you're in for a treat. Looks like it's safe. Just gonna make sure we're alive. Light pokes into the corner. Like, it seems like the attacking in this game is already subsided. And now we're gonna go for some, like, some big points on the side. Maybe, rough someone's hair up in the middle. And then just go to endgame. But this isn't that kind of game. White's going for a hyper expand. Black's like, we're attacking. Oh, yes, we are. White's like, okay, who cares? I'm just gonna lean on you then. Like, what are you doing? You can't actually attack someone who can just put pressure on you. I don't know if you realize this. So he's fully surrounded. Fully surrounded. Sentei priority, hence we're gonna go ahead and play this. Dropping down, a little bit aggressive, but okay. Okay, you can kind of see what he's looking for. It's like, okay, if I can get this one in maybe, then this is a false eye. So maybe we can attack this again. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Okay, looks like not a problem. White just relaxes. Now, this is already alive. So black can attack. Yeah, there's no worry. There's no worry there. And you're going to see in a minute. Because we go and attack. If cut, then you just surround. It's not a problem right now. Becoming a problem. Not a problem anymore. Grabs the base, make sure we're alive. Tries to do a kill. You kind of can't. Attack instead. Because if we disrupt this eye shape, this whole group's in trouble. White tries to lean to be safe, because if we just played like here into like here or whatever, so tough to do anything, right? So tough to do anything. Practically already A-okay. Not quite A-okay anymore. Okay, we're going for a big surround, a disconnect. We're slowly seeing what's going on here. Black's like, no, I'm counterattacking the bottom area that you didn't live with. White's like, it's okay, I'm good. You push. Just gonna connect, no problems. If we push through, there's a block, Atari, connect, and then ladder into death. So can't do that, so we're gonna defend. Poking some shapes. Surrounding white. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Make certain he's fine. Could have gone this way too, to be honest. Making sure we're nicely alive with some more eyes. Threaten to kill the corner. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. That's now alive as is. White pokey pokey pokes. All right. Everything's looking fine so far. Nothing looks dead. And yet, everything on this board is dead. Like, can you even imagine what's going to happen right now? You would think by move 150, you'd be like, no, okay, we can see what's going to die here. It's going to be, well, is it going to be the group with two eyes? The group with two eyes. The group with two eyes. The group with two eyes. Yeah, it's kind of getting. It's like if you had to bet money right now on which groups are going to be alive or dead by the end of the game, you wouldn't really feel confident, would you? Take. Connecting. Push, poke. And cut. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. The push and cut. White's like, I'm being killed, but that's fine. This is fine. We're just going to cut through. And counterattack. Now everything's just been dialed up to 11 because the right is fighting for survival. The middle's getting called back into the question. Now we're starting to see an interesting game being unleashed. All because of one little innocent push and cut. It's like, okay, you're going to block there. Okay, you take there. I'm going to make sure you can't cut through me. And then you did, but it's okay because I'm going to countercut you and now everybody's sad. All right, so we have that. I missed Black's move. Oh, right, turn. Fully surround. Looks like he's alive. Going after the set. Just like so. You can see him trying to isolate, which is unbalancing the middle. We're slowly able to see what's going on here. Right now, it looks like this group is going to be okay. This group is fighting for survival, but it's bringing, during this fight, the left area into this too, so it's getting interesting. Gonna take and defend because the cutting point works if we just extend again. We can't play here. That's an Atari, so we'd extend up, but that doesn't really go anywhere, right? So we go into here. White says I'm cutting off the left. If you're killing my bottom right, I'm taking out something too. Black's like, I'm not sure if that's going to work for you. What if I just push everything? Now, looks like Black's defending himself by trying to kill White on the outside. Instant defense of the cutting point. Excellent. Tries to reattack. You can see he's now isolating the right. Like, the game wasn't that aggressive. But suddenly, this could be dead. And this could be dead. But this also could be dead. But this could be dead as well. It's getting insane. So we're gonna go on Hane to try to be safe. We're getting shape and putting pressure on. That looks pretty alive now. White goes severely against the middle. One eye. Just gonna chill, no problem. Not my preferred, but that's fine. Looks like we're completely surrounded with one eye. Trying to cut something apart. Looks like we have two eyes after all. Alright, guess that will not be one of the groups that are dying today. Threatening to cut off the middle again. But White's like, no. I've got forcing moves now. You ignored me to attack me, but I'm going to attack you instead. So he turns. Not a problem. I thought here surely the Hane or something. No, this is fine. Atari is death. Could theoretically go for a Ko here. Fixing. False eye. Threatening to cut through. Threatening to do the exact same. It's like, you cut me, but I'm going to cut you, and then all of these stones are dead on the right. Now, that one is a weird move. Because if we do this one now, we're going to lose out on territory. Because our group's kind of going to die. Now our group is safe again. Now White's group is safe again, so Black's group is safe again. No problems there. Make sure we've got some eye shape. Now he goes back in Atari's to take these, because if White plays here, you never can at Seki. And push. And connect. Make sure we've got some eyes there. And then White goes ahead and plays the Atari. Into the take. Now it looks like we're not completely alive as is. Pokey, pokey, poke. Pokey, pokey, poke. Now we are in a little bit more trouble. Connecting on up. There's a bit of a Miai here and here, no problem. Making sure that we're nicely alive. Because if we connect here, that's a false eye. There's only one eye there. So there's a little bit of a problem. We go ahead and take. This goes into the corner now. Now we're going to go for the right side of the board. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Oh yeah, retake first. I couldn't figure like what happened. Now we got the forcing move. If we play here, we can just go ahead and Atari it, no problem. Dang it. Take the Ko, you idiot. There we go. And then we play that one. Threaten save stones. Declined. Back to Ko. Threaten to kill the 2. Not gonna happen. Threaten to cut. And retake. Connect underneath. And take. Black's like, this is insane. Now here's a weird thing that happened. Here's the thing that just happened. That is not Seki. Yeah. Thing is, these stones now are not alive. One eye versus none right now. Not that. Come on, wrong thing. So, alright, that's now settled. Next fight. Looks like it's another Ko. Take first. And make sure that you're just gonna die. Same thing. Poke would be a little unfortunate. There we go with that. Atari, gonna go ahead and take. This is a good life and death problem. Threatens to like Hane or push or whatever and try to kill. Okay. White declines. And retake. There are so many Ko in this game. Like right now, there are 12 captures from Mr. Cage and 14 from Lai Junfu. And I think like those are all Ko captures. There we go with that. Make sure we're okay. Asking for life. Once more declined. And make sure we're fine there. Threatening a huge capture. Declined. Good sense of shape. And take stones. Oops. Retake, then take stones. There we go. Gonna go ahead and block that. And then we got the retake. And push into retake. Connecting on up. Likewise. Yep, now we're here. Another Ko. Another Ko. Now here we go with this. That's an Atari. Black says no. I'm winning this crap. Too bad it's a two-stepper. This is still a pretty big one because the entire middle needs to be defended. So we got that. Black takes. Or white takes, sorry, black takes. Doing some end game stuff. Not really doing anything there. Now we're filling in Dame to go to endgame. And that's that. So at this point, if we look at the score estimator, we have white is up by 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. That's where we are right now. But unfortunately, these stones here, it's a crazy game that this is a 5-point game despite the fact that all of these stones are dead. Yeah, all of these stones that I'm highlighting right now are not alive. So where is the actual territory of this game that wasn't under dead stones? It's this section here these two here did this little bit here, and that's it. Every other point of territory in this game was under deadstones. That is why it is number one. Let's see, can I actually count this manually? Do I have an option for that? Okay, either way, I don't think so. But yeah, we've got like let's see, 34. So 56 captures total for white, and then 34 for black, and was that 50? Yeah, I was thinking it was 54. 54, I think. And this is, I think, like 60? 34, 60? So we're over 100 captured stones in this game. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And it began off as such a peaceful game, too. Like, over here, you didn't think anything was really going to die. Everyone was looking after their own groups, and it all seemed so fine. A little bit of a surround here, but okay, whatever. A light skirmish. And then everything went crazy. It's like, you attack me. No, I'm going to connect up and counterattack you. And it's like you're putting more pressure on me because of the thing there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to live, which means you're going to live, which means this is fine. And then suddenly this push and cut started it all. From this push and cut, truce was over. And now everybody was being called up to fight World War III. Because it just went out of control. It's like, this is dying. If this doesn't die, but this did die, or this didn't die, sorry, so that means this did. But working against this activated the Aji of the middle. So suddenly white's like throwing down over there left and right. So all of these stones for black died, which in turn created more fighting. Because now white's trying to kill the middle, but that didn't work. Yeah, it is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Either way, can't deny it. We had fighting all across the board. Had one of the longest co-battles than I've ever seen, making it the bloodiest game of 2023. Anything that surpasses this one this year, I don't think it's going to be a pro game. I'll be surprised if there is a pro game with over 100 deadstones this year. That's a tough one to beat. That is a very, very tough one to beat. But it's a new year. I'll be keeping track of all the games that are being played. And at the end of the year, we can see which one takes the crown this year. Hope you enjoyed this game. It was exhausting to go through. Any game with that many code that goes that long is always exhausting to go through. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.